Dictionary skills, part of speech. So far, it's been discussed why it's relevant to start using good quality tools when trying to expand your mental lexicon to ensure that you get to master the English language, which will help you write up your research, give lectures or presentations, write your reports better, and communicate more effectively through conferencing, phone calls, and in meetings in the workplace. In this video, 5 parts of speech are discussed. By the end of the second video, you will have learned how to recognize the 5 basic parts of speech. What are parts of speech? Well, they're basically building blocks of sentences and utterances. Sentences being written language and utterances being spoken language. Let's start with nouns. Nouns are humans, animals, and inanimate objects. In this picture, we see a man holding a phone, for example. Both man and phone are nouns. Nouns can be countable or uncountable. For example, we see furniture in this room as well as one man. Can you guess which one is countable? Over to verbs. A verb is a word that expresses actions or states. And note that different types of verbs exist. 4 types of verbs are explained. First, lexical verbs. Verbs that express what action is undertaken. Next, auxiliary verbs, are also called helping verbs. Be, do, and have, which are used to form verb tenses. Modal verbs, verbs that have a communicative purpose. And transitive versus intransitive verbs, verbs that require an object or not. Let's zoom in on modal verbs. According to Cambridge Online Dictionary, modality is about the speaker's or writer's attitude towards the world. So a speaker or writer can express certainty, possibility, willingness, obligation, necessity, and ability by using modal verbs and expressions. So far we've discussed nouns and verbs. These are the most basic parts of speech and basic parts of any sentence. So other parts exist to make sentences more interesting. Next are adjectives. Adjectives are words that are used to describe nouns. Here we see a person. We could say that she is beautiful, cheerful, smiling. Well, you can go on and on. You get the gist. Adverbs. Adverbs are words that describe and add information to verbs or verb phrases. When we want to describe, let's say, events taking place, we could talk about them in terms of daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Other examples are quickly, soon, very, rather, to, almost, and only. And pronouns. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. 8 types of pronouns exist: personal, possessive, reflexive, reciprocal, relative, demonstrative, indefinite, and interrogative. Now you know which ones are the 5 most common building blocks which can be used to construct sentences and utterances. You will also be able to recognize what type of vocabulary you're trying to learn now and to acquire ultimately. This will help you master the English language. If this video was useful for you, please like it and subscribe to my channel.